Tonight's headlines: Palace orders Duque to explain DOH deficiencies. Firms with no vaccine, no work policy liable. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,700,363. Cyber libel case versus Maria Ressa dismissed. Southwest monsoon to bring rains over parts of Luzon. And BSP hikes inflation outlook anew. Good evening. Today is Thursday, August 12, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang said Thursday that President Rodrigo Duterte has ordered Health Secretary Francisco Duque III to respond to the state auditor's findings on spending deficiencies in the 67 billion peso COVID-19 response fund. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque cited the Commission on Audit's annual report showing that the deficiencies were mainly due to non-compliance with laws, rules, and regulations in the transfer of funds. Based on the COA report, 42.41 billion pesos was transferred to procurement or implementing partner agencies without a memorandum of agreement and other supporting documents. Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara, on the other hand, said that the DOH will be given a reasonable chance to comply with or abide by the COA's recommendations. The Labor Department said Thursday that employers who will sanction their personnel over lack of COVID-19 vaccine will be liable for illegal suspension or illegal termination of an employee. Labor Undersecretary Benjo Benavides said that any forms of discrimination will be prohibited and assured the public that they have already issued an advisory stating that COVID-19 vaccines for employees are free. Benavides added that said employers have the responsibility to promote vaccine confidence among their employees to help the country reach herd immunity against COVID-19. There are at least 11.6 million fully vaccinated Filipinos against COVID-19 so far. The Department of Health reported 12,439 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Thursday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,700,363, even as 2 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought the active cases to 87,663, and of the total, 95.3% are mild, 1.2% are asymptomatic, 1.5% are severe, and 0.9% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,583,161 after 6,090 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 29,539 following 165 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also showed that 69% of the intensive care unit beds nationwide are in use, while 49% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers. Build boat, remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
In other news, a Manila court has dismissed the cyber libel case against Rappler CEO Maria Ressa and one of her reporters who wrote an article about a university official who allegedly took bribes from thesis students. Theodore Tse, counsel for Ressa and Rappler reporter Rambo Talabong, said the complainant Ariel Pineda submitted an affidavit of desistance, which he affirmed during the hearing at the Manila Regional Trial Court Branch 24 on Tuesday. Ressa described the dismissal of the charges as a temporary relief. To recall, prosecutors had accused Ressa and Talabong of ruining the reputation of a program chairperson at the De La Salle College of St. Benilde, who allegedly accepted bribes from thesis students. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that southwest monsoon will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over Ilocos Region, Cagayan Valley, and the Cordillera Administrative Region. In its 24-hour forecast, the Weather Bureau advised affected residents to prepare for possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to at times heavy rains. Meanwhile, localized thunderstorms will bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. Flash floods or landslides are also possible during severe thunderstorms, according to Pagasa. And in business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas again kept policy rates at record lows, vowing to sustain support for the economy to recover even as inflation is now expected to clock in faster than initially predicted. BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno said the Monetary Board on Thursday decided to keep rates unchanged, the overnight reverse repurchase facility at 2.00%, the overnight deposit at 1.5%, and the overnight lending facility at 2.5%. After 5 consecutive quarters in negative territory, the Philippine economy posted a historic expansion of 11.8% in the second quarter, but this was 1.3% weaker than the previous quarter. The BSP now expects inflation at a faster rate of 4.1% this year versus its earlier outlook of 4.0%. It also hiked its outlook for both 2022 and 2023 to 3.1% from 3.0%. That wraps up the stories tonight.
Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Globe, our steps can lead us to millions of doors opening, millions of paths unfolding, and millions of reasons to keep going. Now's the time to be with the network that gets better every day for you.
Manong Joe po,
At Ate Maita,
ngayong Hunyo, bahagyang tumaas ng 8 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rates. Ito'y dahil sa dagdag singil sa WESM.
alam niyo ba, pwede kayong i-update ng Meralco sa text or sa email gaya ni Sarah G. Sisendan kayo ng advanced updates tulad ng upcoming bill details. Di na kayo kakaba-kaba sa paghihintay ng bills. At anumang mangyari sa bill, masira, mabasa, o mawala, no problem. To get updates, i-update ang inyong contact information sa Facebook Messenger, meralco.com.ph, email, hotline 16211 o Meralco Business Centers.
Handa kami makipag-ugnayan sa inyo para makapaghatid ng mas mabuti, mabilis, at pagkinhawang serbisyo.
Hanggang sa susunod na
Meralco Advisory.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.